Welcome back to another video. Today we've got a lot to talk about, covering Saturday and Sunday's practices. The biggest highlight was seeing Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor on the field together. They only played 2 snaps last season, which is hard to believe. But the main buzz is about the fight. It took just 3 practices for Michael Pittman Jr. and Jalen Jones to clash. Punches were thrown during a one-on-one drill. Jones got flagged, possibly for holding or defensive pass interference. They started arguing and punches flew. The coaching staff had to step in and separate them. To me, this isn't surprising. Michael Pittman Jr. is super competitive, and Jalen Jones, a 7th-round pick from last season, is fighting for a starting spot. Jones was supposed to play on special teams, but impressed everyone so much that he got a shot at the outside corner position. Now he's competing with Dallas Flowers for the second corner spot across from Juju Bren, with Kenny Moore playing inside at the nickel position. This isn't a big deal. It's the NFL, and it's training camp, not high school football. This level of intensity shows that players are competing and really want to succeed. As long as it doesn't turn into a big problem, I'm all for it. As a lifelong Colts fan, I believe we can win the Super Bowl. We won 9 games last season, even though we had the second lowest odds in the NFL to make the playoffs. We were so close to winning the division. A few things just didn't go our way, like the Browns game, where the refs messed up and we should have won. Anthony Richardson got hurt, Jonathan Taylor had contract issues, but right now the team feels great. Seeing the guys battle it out in camp has been exciting. On Saturday, and for the past few days, the defense has been the best unit, which is surprising since day one was all about the offense. The defense, especially the interior with Grover Stewart and DeForest Buckner, has been dominating. On the edges, Samson Ebukam and Kwity Paye have been strong. Rookie Latu Latu has been playing against the second team and has been unstoppable. This shows we have one of the better defensive lines in football. In this part, let's talk about our cornerbacks. We mentioned Jalen Jones, and now we look at Juju Bren. Can he stay healthy? And Kenny Moore, can he keep improving? Kenny is already one of the best nickel corners in football, and we gave him a 3-year contract to continue growing. Dallas Flowers needs to show he's still the same player after a season-ending injury. Our cornerback group is young and lacks experience but has great potential. This reminds me of how Chris Ballard bet on the offensive line last season, and it paid off. Bernard Ryman was a surprise success at left tackle, and Will Freeze also performed well. Braden Smith, who missed the first 2 days of practice, was back today. Our offensive line at full strength is among the best in the AFC. Compared to the NFL, we rank right up there with the Lions and Packers. Ryan Kelly's contract extension is a top priority, as stated by our owner, Jim Irsay. Regarding Sunday's practice, you might have seen some footage. There hasn't been much talk because we are a small market, but details will emerge soon. Joe Flacco returned after missing Saturday to attend a funeral for a former teammate. Josh Downs has been a standout in training camp, while everyone focuses on Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, and A.D. Mitchell. Downs has been impressive. He looks faster and more explosive than last season. His connection with Anthony Richardson is strong, and he's been the most dominant receiver in camp. Last season, Downs had big moments and was a key player, even as a rookie. Coach Shane Steichen made efforts to integrate him into the offense. I often overlook Downs because of my focus on Mitchell and Pittman, but Downs will be a major threat in the slot for years to come. Jim Irsay spoke to the media for the first time in a while. He was on a golf cart due to not being able to walk currently, but his passion for the Colts is clear. He believes Anthony Richardson doesn't need to change his playing style and is excited about the potential of Richardson and Jonathan Taylor together. He also expressed confidence that the team can make the playoffs and win the AFC South. Jim Irsay also emphasized that the Colts are now far enough removed from Andrew Luck's retirement to feel like a different team. As the owner, he acknowledges that losing Luck was a huge blow, both for the business and for fans like us. We had some rough times like the Matt Ryan era, but overall the teams weren't terrible. However, Andrew Luck was a generational talent. It's hard to find a better quarterback prospect out of college than Luck. He was a genius on the field, even changing the offensive line's formations as a rookie, which impressed everyone. Luck was an incredible athlete with very few weaknesses. The main issue was that he sometimes forced the ball too much, but by 2018, he had improved even in that area. I could talk for hours about how amazing Andrew Luck was. I still have a poster of him on my wall, and I'll never forget the shock of his retirement. Moving forward, our success hinges on Anthony Richardson staying healthy and having a great career. If he can't stay healthy, we'll always look back and wonder, what if, about Andrew Luck. But it's encouraging to hear that neither Shane Steichen nor Irsay wants to change Richardson's playing style. They compared it to not limiting Steph Curry's three-point shooting. Richardson's mobility is one of his biggest strengths, just like top NFL quarterbacks Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, who use their legs to make plays. Richardson should continue playing his natural game, and I'm all for it. Lastly, Chris Ballard addressed concerns about the secondary and the possibility of adding a veteran player. He said, "I'm not saying we won't do something, we definitely could, but I want to see these young guys get after it and compete." This approach shows confidence in our young players and their potential to grow. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to build and improve this team.